Jay Bear's company. Apple user, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, Tash and Felicia. Good morning. How y'all doing? Let me go over here to the Facebook. Get myself together over there. Good morning, Facebook and YouTube. Sometimes it takes a few minutes. Okay, I've been going live like 40 seconds. But it's not showing up on my Facebook that that's the case. Let's try this again. I'm gonna have to get to it. Good morning, Crafters Kingdom. How you doing this morning? Good morning, Keisha. How you doing? Okay. I don't know why it's not showing that I'm live on my Facebook. Let me make sure it's turned on. Oh, here we go. I'm having some technical issues this morning. How you doing this morning, Crafters Kingdom? How's it going for you? I'm running behind this morning myself. Good Big Mama Toothless. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Sometimes you gotta turn it off and you gotta turn it back on. Oh no, I don't want to turn that on. Okay, so let's hit the save. Let's go over here and try again. I see it's trying to come on. There we go. Good morning, Facebook. Let's turn my volume down here so we're not getting feedback over there. Man, listen, let me tell y'all something. Things that y'all know to be true. You're under the weather? Child, isn't everybody? I hope you feel better. I really hope you feel better. This winter weather has everybody down for the count, man. My daughter takes piano classes, and her piano teacher, for the first time in the 3 years that we worked with her, had to reschedule because she was sick. Like, the lady's never sick. So it's a lot of craziness going on for sure, as far as folks being sick and just not feeling their best. Good morning, Day Girl Mimi. Good morning. Good morning to you. Let's get started. I'm glad you're here, even though you're not feeling under the weather. Hopefully, you'll grab a word that'll at least help your mind get ready for the weekend, as you hopefully maybe get you some soup, a hot toddy, you pick. Help you get some soup or a hot toddy. Good morning, A and Briar. Good morning, Infinite Rocket Power. Good morning. You were here yesterday. How you doing this morning? What's going on with you? How you doing? What you say? Both? Crafters Kingdom? You say, look, give me both. I want the hot toddy and I want the the chicken noodle soup. Good to see you. Good to see you. This is Friday. Got quite a few people on this morning, and I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad that all of you are here. We're going to wrap this week up just as strong as we started it. And guess what? As of today, I feel good. Ain't nobody sick. And I don't foresee any reason why we don't do this again next week. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Fabeline. All right, so we'll be back next week. But let's talk about today. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about today. All right. God bless you too. God bless you too. All right. Things you can do to help. Tap the center of that screen or share the live. Those are gifts that are free. They're my favorite kind. All right, TikTok friends, those are some things you can do to help this live grow, especially if it's been helpful to you at all. Okay. It's Friday. I like to celebrate wins on Fridays. Every Friday we talk about what went well. I actually need to give this some thought. I hadn't really thought deeply about what went well this week, so I got to think and then I'll share. But while I'm thinking, I want you to put in the chat what your win was for the week. What were you successful? Where did you pull the needle from? Crafter's Kingdom, for you, it might be as simple as you just stayed in the bed instead of keeping the work. All right? It may be super, super simple. You stayed in the bed instead of trying to continue to work, even though you know you didn't feel good. Facebook and YouTube, I see you guys watching. You got to let me know you're there. Make sure you say good morning. That way we can connect. Today is Friday. What are your wins? What went well? All right. So we're going to talk about where the wins were for this week. That's one half. The other half is that we're going to just do a weekly recap, kind of recap what we talked about this week. If you want this information in an email, you want the ChatGPT prompts that Sweet Tea shared, if you want any of that, all right? If you want any of that, you got to sign up for my email. Once or twice a week, I'll send an email about morning motivations. I try not to overwhelm you with morning motivation emails because I literally could send you 5 a week. But I don't want to do that to you, okay? On TikTok, go to my profile, click on it, go to my pin site. You'll see something that says morning motivation, sign up. And you will get weekly recap. Sometimes I'll do workbooks, whatever the spirit feels. And most of the time, that stuff is going to be free. That's freebies for you. All right? These calls are free for you. This live is free. This is just my way of getting my own mind right and then taking you along the ride with me. Okay? Because here's the deal. Growth happens, but it's a process, and it's not just the results. So we're going to give ourselves credit for showing up. Showing up counts. Good morning, Facebook friends. Good morning, YouTube friends. All right? You got to give yourself credit for showing up. So if you've done something this week to show up, something that deserves a moment, drop. I don't know if we can do emojis. Can we drop emojis in chats? Let me know. Drop an emoji in the chat. I need to test that out. Can we drop emojis on TikTok? I think we pretty much can drop emojis on Facebook and YouTube. Let me know. We're going to test that out. Put the emoji of your choice in the chat if you've done something that deserves a moment. Okay? It's been a great week. Monday, we talked about consistency, and that consistency is not about being perfect, but about what do you do when you are faced with setbacks that stop your flow, or you just frankly don't want to. Do you keep going or do you give up? If you keep going, that's real consistency. If you give up, you lack consistency. Tuesday, we talked about the power of words and that what we say matters, what we say to ourselves, what we say to others matters, and that we have to stop using the term our little business, our little side hustle, and also keep others from doing that. When we put ourselves in the space where we're no longer using those words, then people see us differently. And being humble isn't real. Humbleness is not a real thing. All right. Wednesday, we talked about rejection. All right. What happens when we feel rejected? What happens when what we need to do to really help us navigate those feelings and how we're going to reframe our thinking. Okay. Every challenge is an opportunity. Okay. What can we learn from what's happened to us? We've got layoffs happening everywhere to everybody. And as they go back out into the workforce and they're applying for jobs and trying to find their way, rejection is going to happen, but it doesn't have anything to do with you. All right. And then yesterday, we talked about the power of work. And we talked about dreams deferred. And that even though it may not feel like you're getting what you want, as long as you stay the course, you're putting in the work, you're attending to what matters, you're going to get, your dreams are going to be actualized. They're going to come true. All right. So that's what we talked about all this week. If you've been with us this week, let me know in the chat. If you've been with us, let me know what was the most impactful part of this week. If you've been with us any day this week, let me know what was said, what you walked away from. Oh yeah, okay. So TikTok we can do. Okay, good. I didn't know. Let me check my YouTube and my Facebook. Good morning, Miss Patricia. I'm so glad to have you in the Canva class. I saw that come in this morning. I'm glad you'll be back. All right, so let me read. Crafters Kingdom said, no, I actually got a video course outline completed and uploads from my Beacons account. Come on, sis. Come on. Knock it out of the park. You gave life an uppercut. Ain't you sick? You said you were sick. You sure got a lot of work done. Infinite Rocket Power says, I went live on my treadmill as well as you're encouraging. Thank you. How did going live on your treadmill go for you? How do you feel about it? It's nerve-wracking that first time because you feel like you're going to fall and bust your butt. So it's going to be quite nerve-wracking that first time. Oh, this is your first day of being sick. I just came down with this week. I got you. Well, hopefully you're getting some rest between yesterday, kind of realizing that you weren't feeling well, and today. I hope you get some rest because you had an excellent week. You got a lot done, quite frankly. You got a lot done. Now you got me thinking. Miss Patricia, we're talking wins. What were our wins this week? How did you push the needle in any area of life? That's what we're talking about this today. So what were your wins? Infinite Rocket Power says, so Infinite Rocket Power, she went live this week on her treadmill after watching this live. Congratulations to you. And now that you're out of your head, so now that you're out of your head, how do you feel about it? Will you do it again? What do you think the impact will be? Let me know. Let me know. If you've got the time and space to kind of let me know what you're experiencing, put it in the chat. Let me know. All right. And then Crafters Kingdom says she's doing a video outline course on AI tools for the efficiency. So AI tools and efficiency. Okay. I love that. I love that for you. Let me think. What were my wins this week? Let's see. I got a few. So, and y'all keep dropping your wins in the chat. Good morning, Crystal. How you doing? How are you doing, Crystal? What's going on with you? How you feeling? Crystal, we're doing just a little bit of a reflection from this week. So we got two things we're kind of talking through. A, what were our wins? Put it in the chat. We want to celebrate you. There's no small wins. Ain't no little wins around here. Okay? There are no small wins. So let us know. It could be any area. Business, professional, personal, doesn't matter. Okay? Let us know in the chat if you have the time and space to do that. Okay. Miss Patricia says, I updated my inventory. What inventory? What's your area? What's your industry, Miss Patricia? What do you do? If you don't mind sharing. Good morning, Miss Linda. Child, your girl running late this morning. Woo! It's been one of the mornings. But I got a lot done this morning. But I was not as focused on getting my daughter out the door, so I ran better. I ran behind. I know you might be on your way to work. Hey, Linda, you got a class coming up? Did I read that right? Let me know. Oh, okay, Miss Patricia. I didn't know you did paparazzi. Okay. If y'all need a paparazzi hookup, Miss Patricia is your girl. And she's on TikTok and Facebook. Drop your link, Miss Patricia, in the chat. And if you go on TikTok, just go on TikTok and comment real quick so people can follow you over there. All right, I'm checking these chats. Ooh. Okay, so it's a pre-recording. Miss Linda, can you go on Facebook and drop your pre-recorded link, your link to the class in the chat? And then TikTok people, y'all follow Linda. She's the blending queen. She does a good job of bringing art styles together so that when you're creating art, you can have something that's brand new and fresh. All right. She's Linda B. That's what she is on TikTok. Click on her profile so that you can follow, connect with her. And then pick up that class if that's what you need. All right. Those of you who are new to the space, I treat my business like community. All right. So I know what I'm going to teach. I know what my strengths are. And I just don't have a problem with other people doing similar niches. Now, full disclosure, if you got a class and I got a class, it's on the same day, the same time, same topic, then I'm probably not going to talk about your class that day. All right. But outside of that, outside of it being super, super exact, I really try to make sure that if you have a business or an offer or a service, that I give you some space to put it on there. Okay. Infinite Rocket Power says, I feel better. At first, I thought my background was the aesthetic, but I got over it. Yeah, girl, I got, look, my oil done tipped over. I need to get my floor vacuumed. My daughter keep playing in my face, leaving her piano books everywhere. My lighting's terrible. My paint's chipped on the wall. And my curtains are too dang old. I got a list. And every day I think about it a little bit. And then I do this anyway. Because you know what? Sometimes you got to let people talk. Just let them talk. If they have something to say about your background, don't let that stop what you have going on. My only real fears is that a bug will crawl out of somewhere or I'll fall on my ass. Those are my only two real fears. Good morning, Farron. Good morning. Glad to see you. Those are my two. Okay, I don't have a lot of fears anymore. My other fear early on was just the idea of people seeing my plus size body in that way and being able to make opinions about it without me knowing. And over time, I've just gotten accustomed to so yes, Linda brought this up a couple weeks ago. I could just do my face, right? Just my face. I can do that. But I do my whole body for a reason, right? A, to encourage other people who look like me, who may be petite, maybe a little thick, maybe got a gut, maybe they got C-section scars, maybe their bust is bigger than what they want. So it's my outward expression of like, hey, if I'm doing it and being vulnerable in that way, then you can too. All right, but it didn't start that way. Crafter's Kingdom says, yes, fears are crippling if you let them. Love your transparency. Oh, no. No. Especially when I initially started out, I had bought me like a special thing, trying to make sure they only saw my face and didn't even think like, girl, it don't matter, you was walking outside. The fear is real, but I've gotten my list down. Instead of the long list of fears, I've gotten it down to 2. I don't want to fall. I've had some close calls, and like, I don't know, a random bug or something makes an appearance. That's my other fear. All right. Miss Crystal said, personal win. Still on this healthy lifestyle change. My health is wealth. Victory is getting rid of the pounds and putting me first. I love that. That's a beautiful win. Every time you open your mouth to eat something that nourishes you, you're taking care of yourself. So congratulations on making those changes. Crafter's Kingdom on TikTok, she said that's awesome. So she's sharing, she's giving you some love from TikTok. All right. So I just decided to just let people talk. I'm gonna let them talk. Even went and made a whole set of shirts. That way, when they're thinking about all the things they're saying about me or what I'm doing on my space, they can also see that I really just like, you just gonna have to keep talking. I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing. I'm not gonna stop being a difference maker. I'm not gonna stop showing up for my business. Because every time I do that, it pays off in the long run. It doesn't pay off in the immediacy, but it pays off in the long run. Oh, okay, I got it, Crafter's Kingdom. Yep, I got you, ma'am. I got you. All right, so we're gonna let them talk. Let them do all the talking. Because if you got 100 people that are watching you and 5 are talking, that's not even 10%. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Girl, look, I be trying to stick to what's on the screen, child. That's what I stick to. If that's what I see, then I stick to it. All right, Vicky, I got you. All right, so congratulations, Infinite Rocket Power, on going live and walking and talking. And I will say this. So, like, I have friends that come on here, Vicky, and I know that their handle is not their name. So I be having work real hard to say their handle so that they can be in the space the way they want to be. You can add a little dash and put Vicky on there if you want to. Yeah. I'm just reading up, make sure I don't miss nothing. Yeah, Infinite Rocket Power, girl. I'm glad. Well, next time you do it, go share it with me, and I'll, if I'm available, I'll pop me in for a second. All right, Infinite Rocket Power. The next time you go live, share it with me. Thank you. This is my little cute college girl chewing bubblegum shirt. Farron says, I like today's shirt. Thank you, girl. If y'all probably have noticed, when I get in rhythms, I'm gonna wear the same things over and over. So you will see this shirt one every week, probably for a long time. I'm gonna slowly add in more designs. A lot of the designs will be based on things that we talk about. You will be able to purchase the designs and make your own. And I'm thinking through a way to give physical shirts to you if you want one. All right. I've already worked on a set of designs from this week, some talks we've had this week. Okay. Vicky says, how long do you walk each day? 30 minutes to an hour. 30 to 50 minutes. And I only walk Monday through Friday. That's actually enough. I don't need to do any more than that, any more than Monday through Friday. Then I would be exhausted. I have a lot of energy on the weekends. I get a lot done on the weekends because I'm taking the rest. And the benefits have been great. Several of us walk. Not everybody walk, and walking's not required. But several of us walk. And I have some medications that help me with weight loss. They help me get my blood sugars and keep my blood sugars under control. But walking is just good for your overall health. According to the American Heart Association, 30 minutes 3 times a week is a great start. Good morning, Sharon, the creative agent. Good morning. And I brought, full disclosure, Vicky, I'm only walking because I wanted to go live regularly, but I also ran across the issue of like wanting to go live on a consistent basis and also wanting to exercise and like take care of myself much better I wasn't doing either consistently. So I brought them together and now I'm doing them consistently. That's how I got here. All right. And the dividends have been more than I ever thought they would be, not just for myself, but for those who've been engaging. Good morning, digital creator, wellness travel. TikTok, Miss Patricia, not on Instagram. TikTok. All right. Yeah, it's been wonderful. I know I've got a couple people who messaged me and like, girl, I done went down pants size fooling with you. And I'm like, girl, I done lost my fooling with you. Or, which I think is just as important, they're moving forward in their businesses because we're having these conversations. Tell me your name, digital creator, wellness travel. Good morning, Alberta. I don't know. Listen, I just read what's on the screen, honey. Some people be getting on these people's internet undercover. I got a friend of mine. We've been friends forever, and her social media name is not her name, and I be having to remember because she's never been one to want to put her actual legal name on the internet. Like, girl, I know your name. All right, thank you, Brandy. How are you doing, Brandy? What was your win this week? We're talking about wins. Farron, what was your win this week? I didn't see you put your win in. What was your win this week? I'm trying to make sure I hear everyone's win so we can honor it. Good morning, Be Digital Love. Glad to have you. Good morning, Sweet Teas. Glad to have you. Sweet Teas, what was your win this week? Be Digital Love, what was your win this week? Brandy, what was your win this week? Oh, finally figured out my lane. Oh, I'm doing good. Be Digital Love, I'm doing good. No complaints. Brandy's win was that she finally figured out her own lane. Brandy, what I like to say is I live on Martine Brown Avenue, and it's we great over here. It's a great place to be. Martine Brown Avenue is a great place to be. I try to stay in that lane. Now I got small kids that are minors, so I'm all up in their lanes though. They think they have their own lane, and then I have to keep reminding them that they're just one little stretch on my highway. So congratulations. Miss Linda learned Zoom this week. Come on, Miss Linda. Come on. I feel some lives coming on. I can feel it. Did you learn Zoom when you were creating your videos for your class? Miss Brandy, I have to remind them at least twice a week that they just one little stretch on my highway. Oh, Be Digital Love. Be Digital Love said, I walk every day since the first. Come on, sis. How are you feeling? Do you feel better? What's been the impact of your consistency? We need to know. What has been the impact of consistency? You start on the 1st. Today is the 21st. Okay, so that's 3 solid weeks. You ain't missed. Toya said, I started my taxes. Girl, you made yourself on that. But congratulations on giving Uncle Sam their due. Congratulations. Brandy says, I need to learn Zoom. Brandy, what about Zoom do you feel like you need to learn? What gaps do you feel like you're having? Sorry, y'all. See, that's the other thing. See, my booty itch. My skin's itchy. I gotta scratch it. But now I'm doing it live. Embarrassing. But I'm gonna scratch it anyway because it itch. Feel how you feel. Y'all just want to talk about it. You just want to talk about it. Girl, she on there and scratched her behind. I did. The skin was dry. I did what I had to do. Okay. Brandy, I would say you just need to go in there and play and read. Okay? Also, I would recommend, because Brandy says she needs to learn Zoom. Take your time and go through all of the settings. Okay? Go through all of the settings. Really read through those settings. Make sure you understand them, because when you're scheduling meetings, there are certain rules, things you want to turn off and turn on based on your unique needs. Okay? And then if you're like, ooh, I still need help, let me know. I have a class replay, and I can make that available for you for a super discount. Yeah, I have a Zoom replay. If you need it, just send me a message and say, yeah, girl, I need it. And then what I'll do is I'll provide it for you, but I'm gonna discount it. All right. So Be Digital Love said, she been walking. That's been her win. Y'all give her some love. At her, heart her, give her some love. Sis been on it. She ain't missed a day. She's been really consistent. She said the impact is that she's regained an amazing habit, which tells me that she's feeling much better. Wherever she was before, she's in a better place now. And that's what true progress is like. All right. All right. Sharon said, much like Bree, her win is that she's finally found, or she's gotten back to her lane. A little bit more research she's got to do. All right. Oh, that's Brandy L. Let me not put her full name out there. Hey, girl. All right. Yeah, it's wonderful. When I was younger, 20s and 30s, I had a habit of dipping into other people's lane, and an even larger habit of giving advice that didn't nobody ask me for. And as I've gotten older and wiser, I do that a lot less. And if I do it, I apologize immediately, because I recognize that they didn't ask for my help, and my lane is where I need to remain. All right, Farron said this week was very challenging, and I'm surviving. Those two things could be true. Jasmine, our sister Jasmine, she's been saying something quite powerful. She said the greatest acceptance you can have is accepting you're not where you want to be and still finding joy in that moment. All right. So if you're out there and you're like Farron and you're like, man, this week was hard as hell. It was challenging, but I'm surviving. I challenge you to also continue to work on accepting what's hard about this moment and finding joy anyway. All right. And congratulations. Congratulations are in order for surviving. All right. Congratulations are in order. Everybody did not survive. Some people succumbed to the things that were seemingly breaking them to their core. All right. Be Digital Love says, me too. YouTube was not helpful. Y'all let me know. I've got a replay on how to use Zoom when you want to go live, and how to use Zoom to teach people stuff. I've got a class on that. So if you need it, I won't put it out there unless you inbox me and say, hey, yeah, I need it. and then I'll send you the class and a coupon code. All right. Let me keep reading. Yes, y'all keep giving Brandy her love. Look, trying not to put your business, your legal name out there in the streets. Good morning, Dove. Good morning, Miss Precious. Oh yeah, that's Miss Patricia. Okay, so that's Miss Patricia. She's Miss Precious 60. Go follow her. Y'all go follow her. She is a paparazzi independent consultant. So if you need some jewels, let her service you. All right. Miss Precious, you don't have to be public. All right. So Miss Patricia, you don't have to be public. They can follow you, and you can accept their request. Okay. So you don't have to change your privacy settings. I don't want you to feel like you have to. They can hit follow, and then you can decide if you want to accept it. But if at any time you start using your TikTok to talk about your business, then you've already gotten some additional follows. Okay? Yeah, Farron said, I like that. She liked what my sister had to say. I thought it was quite powerful, this idea of living in the space. And even though it feels like things are crashing down on you, you still need to be joyful and happy. And I was like, ugh, I don't want to do that. I just crawled my way through it. But I thought it was impactful. So I thought I'd share it with you. I started late, so I'm trying to go a little longer than I normally do. Let's see. Brandy says, I want a walking pad that fits in my car since I travel. Brandy, if you go to my showcase is in my profile. Okay. So if you go to my showcase, you can check out all of the treadmills that I endorse. If you are tall, I don't think it's going to work. But the minis are really small and they can fit in your car. But these things ain't light now. They ain't light. So I just want to say that, depending on how you're traveling, this one would easily fit in my car. I drive I call it a SU wannabe. Yeah, you're a little tall. You're a little tall. I would measure where you want that. Take a measure where you want the treadmill to fit into easily, and then shop based on that. All right. Shop based on that. Yeah, because I'm gonna show everybody taller than me. So let me say that. I know 5'8" is not overwhelmingly tall, but I'm 5'0". I'm always the shortest. So everything feels tall to me. Good morning, Bridget. How you doing? All right, let's see. All right, I'll wrap. I'll be our closer for the day. Thank y'all for sharing our wins. Sweet Teas, did you share your win? Let me go back up here and look. I may have missed it. Oh, she did. Okay. Sweet Tea's wins that's Toya. I also started planning out my DCT classes, and I'm almost finished with the free mini courses. Oh, you got mini courses? I think Sweet Tea's is a sniper. I think you be working in the background, and when you come on out on us, it ain't gonna be nothing to play with. Cause you moving, ma'am. You moving. All right. Brandy says I need to start teaching or presenting my GPTs. Yep, we'll see you next Sunday. All some new messages. Let me read them. She says, I'm building. All right, Toya, I love it. She's doing that background work. What's nice about doing the background work is when you come out, it's like the song. I'm coming out. Okay? You're ready. You have all of your pieces in order. Okay? I love that for you. Congratulations. All right, let's see. My wins. I actually got 3 email workflows done this week. That was huge. Okay? That was huge. I have my social media for the next week or so. For the most part, is done. All right? I'm teaching a Canva class next Saturday. I'm going to be teaching people how to create Canva frames from scratch, which that's not really a big deal. The big deal with Canva frames is, and this is my opinion, I got a frame, then what do you do with it? Like, how do you build a design around it that's worthy of selling? So I'm teaching a class that's going to show you how to make Canva frames from scratch, because people still don't know how to do it. There are YouTube videos out there that will show you. Some YouTube videos work, some don't. And frankly, some people don't learn well from a YouTube video. Some people, they don't work well that way. So I'm going to do it live so I can answer their questions, so I can offer clarity. Okay? So the Canva class is going to teach the audience how to make a frame, which is, we're going to get that knocked out. But more importantly, how to position that frame into a design that makes people either want to stop scrolling on your screen, or it makes people want to buy your product, or there's some new popular trend and we can make a connection between the trend and Canva frames. All right? Because yes, a Canva frame is easy to do. You take the picture, you drop it in the frame. Making Canva frames is not that hard. But how to put a Canva frame in a design so that it's meaningful, that's what we need help. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. And hopefully you'll walk away inspired. So I've been working on that this week. I got my social media stuff out there. Or I'm about to start slowly pushing it out there. That was huge. Let's see. I'm still looking for an application to schedule posts to different socials. Be Digital Love. Try Loomly. 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 That's the one I use. Miss Patricia, you want that? You want this shirt? Hey. I don't sell physical products, y'all. Loomly. Try Loomly. I like Loomly. It's the cheapest one I found. Some of these other places want $100 a month. I was like, the devil is a lie. Not giving you $100 a month. But Loomly, their prices have went up. They're between either 35 or 60, something like that. All right. I don't sell physical products, y'all. I do a few t-shirts here and there. If somebody asks, but the art, now if you get the art, you can get your shirt made. Well, you know what I really need to do? I need to get with a TikTok shop who does print on demand and run and allow them to run the designs through their shop, and I just do an affiliate link. That's really what I need to do. So if you have a TikTok shop and you wouldn't mind letting these shirts be a part of your shop and just allow me to be an affiliate, I'll take a now if you want the design is on my website. Okay, I've got like 5 of these different art styles, It's on my website. It's just scroll down. It'll say something like featured products. Go to featured products, and it's there. And boom, you have it. I think I've given commercial rights. Go to town, child. Go to town. I'll update it. It's got commercial rights. It's not for personal use. And the images are like $5. So it's not a huge investment. Good morning, Angie. All right. Let's see what I done did. So those are my professional wins. I didn't talk about personal wins. Personal wins, I finished all 5 walks. I drank a lot of water one day. I took my medicine when I needed to. And I got to spend some uninterrupted time with my daughter. I took her to Barnes & Noble this week. She had never been to Barnes & Noble. She's a reader. She likes to read. And so I spent a little time with her while she looked at books. And we decided that when we have time, that's something that we're going to do. We'll go to the bookstore and hang. All right. So those are my wins for this week. I'm super excited about my class next Saturday. If that's something you're interested in, head on over to my page and grab the class. There's a $20 off coupon. Now, if you want to save more than $20, you can join the TRM Learning Patreon. You get 3 classes for the cost of 1. I usually do Canva, digital productivity, and any tool that I use. I can teach you to use a technical tool. Okay. Talia usually does physical products, and she does some Canvas classes as well. Regina is the Midjourney Monarch. I just don't know another person that knows Midjourney as intimately as she does, and she's a great teacher. Okay. So if you're interested in Midjourney, or you're interested in physical products, or you're interested in digital tools, or how to just get better at what you're doing with digital tools, the 3 of us have come together and we offer our classes, art and GPTs. Yeah, Brandy. Yeah, she's the truth. She just knows it so well. She knows it so well. Oh, I ain't never heard of the Metricool for app. I've never heard of that app. I'm gonna have to go let me screenshot. I've never heard of it. I can learn it, but I've never heard of it. Good morning, Ashley Chaos, CEO, Teens Plus the Baby. Good morning. Metricool for app. Never heard of it. So those are my wins. Good morning, Aisha. Glad to see you this morning. Let's talk through this weekend. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Sundays, we will be back with Sundays with TRM. Chatty gave you that. I think that's a wise idea to start a Patreon, Randy, once you get more comfortable. We use Patreon and we love it. It's been a great way to build community and offer our services. In particular, as a team, we love it. It's a great first start. Good morning, Minister Carol. Metricol. Good morning, Michelle Poteet. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. Look at y'all. They got y'all coffee and it came on in. How y'all doing? Before I get off here, tell me y'all wins. What y'all win? What was your win this week, Miss Michelle? What was your win this week, Minister Carol? Aisha, I know you be working, but if you still there, what was your win this week? What went well for you? How did you move the needle just a little bit more forward? I like that. I really enjoyed working with a team. So Brandy said she would love to build a holistic wellness team and run a Patreon that way. I think that's an excellent idea. There are pros and cons to having a team, but for me, the pros have definitely outweighed the cons. Good morning, Texas Sweet Mom. Let me start slowing down. What? Hey, you gotta hold on. Let me pause. I done got a little too excited. Aisha launched her PLR word search puzzles. Could you drop the link in the chats for the word search of the puzzle ladies? That is so cool. And then I have a follow-up question. I'm doing a coloring book. Can I pull some of those PLRs pages out and slide them into that specific coloring book? That's what I need to know. That's what you call breaking out that plastic, acting brand new. Yes. If you're on TikTok, go follow the Joyful Paper Company. That's Aisha. All right. She is launching, and happy birthday. She's launching her PLR word search puzzles. All right. We getting ready for Easter. I love me a good kid Easter coloring book, and being able to pull in word search puzzles from a PLR is a great way. Oh, good question. Aisha is giving away a free a freebie. So what I'm gonna have you do is, if you're on TikTok, follow her and make sure you're signed up. She's got a landing page. She's got all of that in her profile. Okay, Aisha, if you will go to my Facebook and drop the link over there. Facebook people, she's gonna drop the link. All right. So if you want that freebie, yeah, give her some love. I told her the other day she don't look a day over 27. Black don't crack for real. Because some of y'all in here hollering about y'all 60 and 62, and I'm like, no. I don't see that. You may see it, but I don't. I do not see that. I see 45, maybe 51, possibly. Nope. Don't believe that either. But I do see you, Miss Patricia. But nope. Nip. Don't look at me. Maybe 53. Maybe. Black do not crack for real. All right, so let's see. I ended up doing 50 minutes because I know that my TikTok is about to go down. So let's see what's going on. No, you're not, Miss Sharon. Y'all be trying, boy. I don't believe that either. But all right. You put it on the screen. So I'll embrace what you said, but that's not what you look like. Y'all look great. That's how I know as Black women we will survive. Because we have been through the ringer as a people and as women. But we still look fabulous. That's how I know we're going to get through this administration and beyond. Because no matter what the world has hit us with, we put our hat on our heads, we hold our head up, and we walk with pride through this life for generation after generation after generation. All right. Facebook friends, Aisha's going to hop over there when she gets a chance, and she will drop the link. So if you have to step away, just come back, and she'll drop it in when she gets a chance. All right. We are coming to an end. Good morning, Miss T. How you doing? I did almost 2 miles, 1.81 miles, which is good. I'd actually taken my pace down today. I'm a little tired. Good morning, Dean. Glad to see you this morning, brother. Taking the speed all the way down. All right. All right, my Facebook friends, my YouTube friends, Y'all have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. I will be live again Sundays with TRM. Love to have all of you there. We're going to talk AI, art, and crafting. Bye, y'all.